v25.1 helps you expand your effectiveness with several new features, beginning with the introduction of a chart builder and a report designer in custom tables. You can also increase your security by using the new multi-factor authentication when you log into your ACT database. In this video, I want to show you what's new in ACT version 25.1. Let's begin by going to the ACT Premium for Web environment, and I want to quickly show you two features that we launched for desktop in 25.0, but now they're here in the web environment as well. So first, let's look at the ACT Insight Advanced Custom Charts. Now you can visualize more of your data than ever by incorporating multiple queries within the parameters of your charts. I'm going to click ACT Insight in the left navigation, and then on the right I'm going to open up this Options panel and click the new Create Advanced Chart button. Here's the new Advanced Custom Chart Builder. The top row will be the basis of your chart, and then the rows below that will modify the chart. So for example, I could list all opportunities by record manager at the top, and then using the rows beneath, I could create rules to show only open opportunities and also opportunities with an estimated close date within the next 60 days. Next, let's look at the SMS for ACT feature. With the introduction of SMS for ACT, you can send ad hoc text messages to your contacts without having to build a full-fledged marketing campaign in ACT Marketing Automation. You can sign up for a free 14-day trial or subscribe to the service level that best fits your budget and messaging needs. And when you do, it's easy to send SMS messages to one or more contacts. To begin, I'm just going to look up one of my contacts, and then I'm going to go to the SMS menu at the top of the screen, and I'll choose Get Started. Here's where you can sign up for a free 14-day trial. Just follow the 3 steps on this screen to enable your trial quickly. And once the trial has begun, you can send out a limited number of SMS messages to evaluate this feature. From the SMS menu, choose Send SMS, and now you can choose the current contact that you've looked up and add the message that you want to send to them. One of the great things about sending SMS messages directly from ACT is that ACT will record a history record for each text that you send. Additionally, whenever a contact replies to one of your messages, ACT will create a history record of their reply on the Contacts History tab as well. Let's switch over to the desktop client, and we'll take a look at a couple new features here. First, I want to show you multi-factor authentication, also known as MFA. This adds an additional layer of security to prevent unauthorized account access. It works by requiring ACT users to enter a unique numerical code that's sent to them via text message in addition to their username and password when they log into ACT. While logged in as an administrator, you can enable multi-factor authentication by going to the Tools menu and clicking Manage MFA Access. By default, MFA is turned off for all users, but from this screen you can enable it for all of your users or on a one-by-one basis. As the administrator, you can also determine how often your users should log in with MFA. By default, when this setting is at 0, it will require your users to use MFA to log in every single time. But you can change this number to make them log in every 3 days or every 30 days. It's really up to you. Once enabled, users will be prompted to enter a phone number that can receive text messages upon their next login attempt. They will then need to provide the code number that's texted to them before they can log in to ACT. And the system administrator can turn off MFA for one or all users at any time. If you're integrating ACT with Microsoft Outlook, there's one small but useful change that we've made here. Now, when you want to manually attach an email to one of your contacts' history records, there's an easier way to display your ACT contacts in Outlook. I'm going to select one of these emails, go to the ACT tab at the top, and then choose Attach to Contacts. The contact list shows up with all of my contacts listed. Before, there was a pagination navigation feature directly beneath the contacts listed, but now you can just scroll infinitely through your database to see all of your contacts. Now available in ACT, you can enable a free trial of custom tables. Whether you're in the desktop or web environment, locate the Custom Tables menu at the top of the screen, and from this menu, you can choose Start Trial. This will give you 14 days to use custom tables unrestricted. From here, you can also load demo data to get a rich experience or you can create your own records for your company. After the 14 days elapses, you can then subscribe to custom tables without losing any of the records you created. Speaking of custom tables, we've added a chart designer which lets you build graphs and key performance indicators from your records in custom tables. Let's take a look at that now. I've loaded a database that has custom tables populated within it. So I'm going to click one of my custom tables in the left navigation. And from here, I'm going to click my chart button at the top. This will launch my chart wizard. I can choose to do a graph or a key performance indicator. I'll choose graph. And now I can choose what kind of graph I want, where to put the legend, and what data I should list in my X and Y axes. Once I'm done with that, I'll click Finish, and Custom Tables will build my chart for me. That's not all though. In Custom Tables, you can use the Report Designer to build your own reports for your custom tables. From the Custom Tables menu, I'll go to the Reports submenu and choose Report Designer. This launches the Report Designer window. Let's maximize that. And now you can load any of your custom tables and then see their fields listed on the right. Simply grab the fields from the right and drag them onto your layout. You can move these fields and line them up and resize them however you want. Now let's add labels for each one by dragging the label indicator from the left to the right. Double-click each of these labels to change what they should say. You can even add a header at the top so that you know what your report is all about. At any time, you can click Preview to see how this report will appear and then make the changes that you need to back in the designer area. Thank you for viewing this video. For a complete detailed list of enhancements, improvements, and fixes, please go to act.com/what's-new. We hope you'll find these new innovations, features, and compatibility updates useful in ACT version 25.1, and we hope you enjoy using ACT.